Sup Guys? Brad Holiday here. Going to be part 2 about girls that are from America. So I was starting to say, you get into a relationship with them, and that's where they begin to, you see the beliefs. You see the, well, look, I need a man, and even if they're like a white girl, they'll still have that type of attitude, like, I need a man who provide for me, and he's supposed to be, she probably won't say this to you, but he's supposed to be beautiful, he's supposed to have a big dick, he's supposed to be rich, he's supposed to be hilarious, he's supposed to know how to romance me, he's supposed to spend all his time with me, and that's just not life, dude, I was starting to say that if I, as a man, put all of my happiness on the shoulders of one person, I'd be pretty fucking upset. It's just so unhealthy to have everything riding on the shoulders of one person, and to have your expectations ridiculously high of like what you want in a man. I think that it's important to have that, but understand, you have to be responsible for your own happiness. So, shifting gears, what is a relationship like with a different woman, a woman from a different country? Well, it depends how long they've been in America. It depends on the type of family they were raised in. Same for American women too. Don't get me wrong, there's some real gems out there. But it very much depends on their family upbringing, how long they've been in the country, and what country they're from. For instance, you'll find that a lot, like people say, a lot of women from Eastern Europe, South Pacific. I've met a few women from Italy actually, and women from South America, of course. These women are very quiet. They're very friendly. They don't play games. They're not into, just generally speaking, it just feels better to spend time with them as a man. And I'm speaking in broad, scumbling paint strokes. So again, this is not 100% like one way. This is in the middle, shades of gray. However, I am trying to point you in the right direction here. If you're looking for a woman to marry or a woman to be your girlfriend, you better choose carefully, because there is a huge issue with guys getting jacked for their whole financial nut. Jacked for their nut. But really, though, they're getting jacked with child support, alimony, chicks just taking everything from them for essentially bullshit, So if you're gonna make a serious commitment, I would encourage you to check out the cultural differences and the way that people interact from different countries, the way that women are. And I'd also encourage you to meet women who have been raised with the mom and the dad there. If they haven't, that's just seriously, guys, do not make a girl your girlfriend who is raised in a single parent family. Really. And I'm trying to save you a lot of headache. You can mess around with them and who knows, give them a shot, but do not just go and do that, because that is that's just asking for trouble. But also experiment with different cultures and see which one resonates with you. Often I found that women who are from a culture where they value a man in their society. And what I mean is they value the man to woman roles, which are they're trying to destroy them in America. They're saying, you know, oh, gender is not something that is given to you when you're born. It's, you know, you choose who you want to be, and all this bullshit. I think it's stupid, because if you're born with a penis and you're born with a vagina, that's like a beautiful thing, and trying to change it, like, I really don't care that much about what you do. But if you honestly want to know my opinion, I think that telling people that they can be like more manly as a girl and more feminine as a guy, and then they wonder why their relationships aren't working out, is just preposterous. It's just really silly, because a feminine woman wants to be with a masculine man, and a masculine man wants to be with a feminine woman. End of story. It's not any other wish-washy thing. That's just the way it is, dude. And don't get mad at me, because I'm not the one who made this up. You can get mad at God if you're so arrogant to do so. So, you know, with that said, hey man, do your homework before you go and get in a serious relationship, because in this country, greatest country in the world, America, land of the free, you can, you know, you gotta watch some landmines. You know, in other countries, you gotta watch rockets, and you gotta watch getting shot in the head and your family getting blown up. But in this country, you gotta watch out for, you know, some of these chicks. It's not a bad deal, you know. You get to go out and be free. You don't have any dictators. You don't have people trying to blow your head off. But on the same side of things, you should definitely watch your back with some of these girls, man. You know, there are some scandalous girls, and you know, maybe check out girls from different countries. You know, Japanese girls, you know, they're very, very submissive. When I first started approaching, I used to think that they hated me because they were so submissive, but actually they're just so not used to guys being that direct. They're so not used to a strong man in that part of the world. And they have such a respect for the masculine figure in their family. It's not being mocked on TV all day and fucking Family Guy, and men are like cartoon idiots, that they actually have a strong respect for men. So to have a man walk right up to you and be like, hey, you adorable, hi, that it just shocks them. And so I used to think that they were just like totally unreceptive, until I realized I could pretty much like right off the bat tell them to do whatever I wanted to do, and they would pretty much do it. So they're just not used to that much strength. So check it out, man. You know, find one that best suits your tastes, and for everything else, like, be open. You don't have to make them your wife. You don't have to make them your girl. You can just have fun and chill out, and maybe make a friend out of it. Maybe just have a fuck buddy out of it. It doesn't matter. But just do not, if I'm going to teach you anything tonight, don't go getting into a relationship with a girl with a single family, a single mother or a single father. It's pretty rare to single father, so I'll say single mother households. Don't go in those. Don't get a girl from that. Don't get a girl who, you know, is like really ghetto and like really gangstalicious, really rude, goes to the clubs. There's a lot of red flags, but like basically, you know, if you want tips of girls to avoid, don't go with ones with a lot of male friends. Don't go with ones who go to the club a lot. Don't go with ones who are really ghetto, gangstalicious, white trash, whatever you want to call it. Don't go with ones who, you know, have an Instagram with like 20,000 pictures and 50,000 guys following her because she shows her ass in a thong every day. Don't go with ones who walk around with their stomachs exposed. And, I mean, you get the idea, guys. Like, if it smells like a tuna, it's not beef. Pretty bad analogy, but like, if it sounds like horse steps, it's fucking horses. It's not zebras. Peace.